Hello YouTubers, it's MagicTheGatheringUK here again, and today it's the launch day Ixalan draft, full 8-man draft pod. Straight into pack number 1 here, and we get the rare is the Verdant's Son avatar, I believe the green dino dude. So yeah, I didn't do much prep coming into the launch day draft. I didn't have a lot of time to do it, unfortunately, so I'm kind of winging it a bit here, as you'll see. Unclaimed territory, uncommon there. I think that's the one that's actually worth money. I don't think I take it, though. I think I just take the rare here. Pretty solid rare. Having another look through the pack. Again, I apologise for the lack of videos recently. I've been extremely busy with other things, so I haven't had a lot of time to edit videos and stuff, unfortunately. But finally I'm able to do so. So here we have the launch day draft, and I did indeed take the rare there. Didn't really know what else to take, and that card does seem pretty strong. Life gain can be pretty valid in this format. Apart from if, of course, they have that red dino, the raptor thing, that prevents players from gaining life. That's kind of annoying. But that was pack number 1. Pack number 2 should be coming up shortly. Not pack number 2, sorry. Pick 2. So again, yeah, I didn't really do any prep for this. I didn't know the set very well at all. I was kind of just sort of winging it. I knew the cards a little bit, but not an awful lot. Looking at the Merfolk there. Goes with the green card I picked earlier. That blue card's actually super solid as well. Return all non-land permanents. Could be pretty devastating. I probably should have taken that. I think I do take it. There we go. I took the blue. Return everything to their hand. Blue-green is probably best suited for Merfolk. So maybe my dino dude doesn't go so well with the blue pick, but we shall see. I could be talking nonsense, who knows? Just waiting for the third pick here. Hope you're enjoying Grumpy Cat's face. What are all your thoughts on the new Ixalan set? Ixalan? Excuse me. Here we go then, shifting through the third pick here. Stormfleet Aerialist, having a quick look at that one. Seems reasonable. Bishop Soldier is a decent vanilla 2-2, I guess. Bear. Siren's Ruse. Opt. It's a pretty strong card. Again, I apologise, I still don't know the set very well. I've not had a lot of time to play Magic recently, so I think I took the blue card there to go with the rare blue card I picked last time. Seems like an okay card. Flying is always good. So yeah, just in case any of you guys are heading out to GP Liverpool, I will be there this weekend. Starting tomorrow, in fact, from when this video will be going live. Good luck to anyone who's attending. I imagine I won't be doing very well at all, as my lack of experience with the set will demonstrate. Going through here, not an awful lot in this pack that I'm interested in, to be honest with you. Seeker Squire. Exploring is pretty awesome if you ask me. I rate it very highly. Unfriendly Fire is a decent removal spell. Costly, but decent. Not much it doesn't kill apart from the giant dinos, really. I think I just take that. I think it's just the best card in the pack at this point. Solid removal. Does mean I now have a third colour, though, but that's okay. Sky Terror, pretty strong card, if you're in those colours. Of course, we're not set in stone of what colours we want to be yet. I apologise for the cards not being centre either. I was kind of concentrating on the draft. So apologies if you can't see the card names, but take the Deep Root Warrior there. It's just a solid 2-drop that gets bigger when blocked. Not too bad, not too bad. Early play there. Here we go, next pack. Next pick. Again, this pack's looking pretty rubbish for me. Not an awful lot I'm interested in here. Fathom Fleet Firebrand is probably the card I would pick. I think I picked that, yeah. Another solid 2-drop. Has good late game and early game because you have the potential of pumping it a little bit. What's coming up next then? Looks like, so we've started moving into a little bit of red here. I don't know if I actually take the red bonded dinosaur. No, I took the ramp there. But I actually really like the red dino, the 5/5 for 4 that can't attack or block alone. I think that's still a solid card for 4 mana. The downside isn't all that much of a downside in that kind of dino deck, I don't think. So I think that's probably stronger than the Dryad, depending what deck you're building. But as we already do have a large dino, maybe the Dryad was the better pick there. It's the safer pick, anyway, I'd say. But may not be the correct pick. Got a nice foil forest there. Tempting pick. What we got? Ravenous Daggertooth. Pounce. Decent removal. I think that's probably the best card left here. I'm thinking about the Daggertooth, but honestly I don't think it's as good as Pounce. Daggertooth's pretty mediocre. The 2 defense on it is pretty weak. Dies to basically everything in the format. Do indeed take the Pounce. Getting towards the end of pack number 1 here. We've got a nice amount of green, blue, some nice red cards as well, so haven't picked up an awful lot of good blue though, so probably edging towards green-red at this point. Seems to be a lot of green coming around. Commune with Dinosaurs. I think I underrate that card a lot. I just don't see the benefit of it. But at least I didn't at the start. I do see a lot more of the benefit of it now. I think it's actually better than I give it credit for sure. Emergent Growth. Do I really pick the combat trick here? It's quite an expensive combat trick and it's only sorcery speed. I think I probably should be picking up the Dino here. Even though it's not that great. 4 mana, 3/4 with reach is still pretty relevant. There we go, I do take the Dino. I think that's just a better card than the 4 mana combat trick. Although, getting +5/+5 and forcing something to block it isn't that bad because it can count as a removal spell to some degree. But they'll probably just block it for 1/1 or something. Some terrible creature they don't actually need anymore. I'm looking at the Otepec Huntmaster here. I really like Merfolk Branchwalker. I think that's a solid card. Explorability is extremely good. Didn't know which one to choose here. Whether I wanted the dinos to cost 1 less and give dinos haste, or I wanted the Benchwalker. I didn't actually have a lot of dinos at this point. I think I only had 2, maybe 3. But it is only pack 1. So I think that the solid 2-drop's probably the better pick there. Although they're both really solid cards. I don't know which is better actually. Probably the red one that gives dinos haste. It's probably the better card. So maybe I picked wrong there. A couple of dinos here. The Colossal Dreadmaw. 6/6 Trampler. Take that one, why not? Maybe a bit too costly, but if I can get enough of the ramp spells, it might be good. Bunch of green cards left. Green is clearly open here. I think... what do I take here? I'm not really sure. Crushing Canopy is a good sideboard card. I think I'll probably take the creature though, in case I'm against flyers. I don't really have a lot to deal with that at the moment. Have a couple of reach creatures is always good. I do take the creature over the mediocre spells. putting +1/+1 counts on things with the boon is not that bad, though. There's only one green card here. I'm not taking the white card at this point. We get a dual shot last, which is actually pretty good. Don't mind picking that up. Alright, so having a look through my cards here. It's very much looking like we're going green-red at this point. Although the blue rare we do have is pretty solid, so that we're not counting blue out completely yet. It just depends what comes around the next couple of packs, really. But looking like we're edging towards red-green. Bunch of merfolk, bunch of dinosaurs, hopefully, as well. Got quite a lot of solid 2 drops, which is nice. Good 2 drops are always good to get. Got an Unfriendly Fire, which is a decent removal. We've got a Dual Shot, which can also be pretty good. Alright, looks like we're cracking pack number 2 here. Let's hope we get something good in the rare slot. And the rare is another blue rare, Fleet Swallower. The one that mills half your opponent's deck. Quite expensive. It is a 5/5 flyer, though, I believe. I think it is, anyway. I didn't quite see. Jungle Delver. I really like Jungle Delver. It's another good mana sink. Can get really out of hand if they don't deal with it before you put too many counters on it. Another Dryad. Drove of the Mighty is pretty good as well. Fleet Swallower does not have flying, it seems. I take the Drover of the Mighty there. Looks like I'm heading towards Dino territory for sure now. So I'm hoping to pick up some good dinos. Just waiting for pick number 2 here. So what do you guys think of the Ixalan set? Are you enjoying the draft format? I have to say I enjoy draft for Ixalan a lot more than I do the sealed format. I feel like the sealed format is just, I don't know, I find it hard to make a good sealed deck. Always seems like I need to go 3 colours, which can either be okay or not okay depending on what fixing you get. There isn't a lot of fixing in the set either, so that makes it quite challenging. You basically have to be green if you want to do 3 colours. Get past a Blood-Crazed Paladin, I think it's called, which isn't very good in my opinion. There's a New Horizons there, which is really good for us, for our ramp, but I really like the Wild Growth Walker. That card is so good. Especially if we got a bunch of Explore. Tempest Cooler was there as well. I probably should have took that. That card is bananas good. I don't think I even realised it was in there. I didn't seem to look at it very well. But that card is insane. You can just outright win the game instantly with that thing. I probably should have picked that up. That card, as I say, is just utterly insane. Apologies again, the cards are kind of off the screen a little bit here. Can't really see what they're called, but not much for us here, really. Jungle Delver again. I think, did we pick one of those up already? I think we did. Another 2-drop there that gives us something really good late game if we get there. Which is what we're trying to do with this deck. Vanquish the Weak is very good. I think that's Sure Strike. Yeah. Combat Trick. Thinking about it. I think I'd rather have the Ixalan's Keeper or the Jungle Delver though. I think we've ruled blue out at this point. Whether that was the right decision or not, I'm not sure. I think once I saw that that creature that taps all your opponent's creatures, I probably should have moved back into blue because that card is bananas, but I didn't go that route, unfortunately. I feel like there's been a few decent blue cards I could have picked up. But I feel like I'm kind of forcing red-green at this point, which is probably not a good decision. Really didn't know what to pick here. I had quite a lot of 2-drops already, and that card isn't that great unless you get to really late game. I take the keeper. As I said, our plan is to go late with the big dinos, so could work out for us. Next pick then, what have we got? Another Unfriendly Fire. I do like that card, it's a bit expensive though, and a Pounce. Oh, and a pretty spicy dinosaur. That dinosaur is really good. Sun-Crowned Hunters, I think it's called. Card is extremely difficult to deal with. It's quite big. It deals a lot of damage if you block it and you can't kill it. Or even if you do kill it, it still deals damage. It's pretty horrible. I'm choosing a removal spell here though, because I don't actually have a lot of removal at this point. I have 1 Pounce and 1 Unfriendly Fire. I should probably take the dino though, because that thing's pretty nuts and goes perfectly in our deck. Although removal is always good to have. Tough decision here, I think. What would you guys pick in this situation? I'd be tempted by the dino just because I think it's a really good dino. It's one of the better common dinos, I think. I end up taking the Pounce. What do you guys think about that? Looking back, I'm not so sure that was the best decision, but I only had 2 removal spells, so it's not the worst decision ever. Ooh, Savage Stomp. How is this card still in the pack? This card is bananas as well. Especially if you're playing dinos, which we are. Put a +1/+1 counter and fight something for 1 mana if you have dinos. What's not to love about that card, really? Does everything. It removes something, it pumps something. Blossom Dryad for more ramp, which is kind of what we need. We didn't take the Horizon thingy earlier, which is a really good card. Fiery Cannonade, another removal spell, potentially. Does kill a lot of our own stuff though, so probably shouldn't take that. Good against vampires, though. I take the Dryad, though. Rampy. Nothing too amazing here. Daggertooth is not that great. Not a lot of options here. Another boon could be good. Or a boon could be good. I take the creature here. Just because it's a dino, basically. And we are looking to play a bunch of dinos. Not sure that was the correct pick, because it's not my favourite dino, but... Grazing Riptail, Ixalan's Diviner works well with our Wild Growth thingy. As it explores, and it's a 2-drop. Pretty solid 2-drop, so pick that one up there, I think. Another Dryad or a Jungle Delver. Or a dino that's really good. Thrasher Raptors. That's a good dino to pick up. Don't think we want any more Dryads. I think 2 is probably enough. Nest River. New Horizons. There we go. That's what we want. Another Tempest Caller, unless it's the one that... Unless it's wheeled. I think it's wheeled. How is the Tempest Caller still in the pack? Jeez. That should not be in there. That card is bonkers good. Maybe I'm overvaluing it, but I think it's extremely good. It's only good if you're ahead already, though. Or if you need to get through just like a few more points of damage or something. Can't really see what these cards are. I think that's Dinosaur Stampede. Sure Strike. Probably take that here. Combat Trick. Something I don't really have yet. And the other creatures do not excite me at this point. getting close to the end of pack number 2 here. I think the deck has come together okay. I still think blue was an option for sure. I think I just take the red card here. I don't think any of those blue cards interest me. Dinosaur Stampede could be okay, I guess. Down to the last couple of cards in this pack. A Field of Ruin or Anointed Deacon. I take the Deacon. I think the Deacon's pretty nasty to deal with, so I take that. And we get a Deeproot Warrior. Not a bad final card to get. Solid 2-drop, but we already have a ton of 2-drops at this point. It's probably not needed, but it gives us options for what we want to do in our 2-drop position. Alright, so just checking my cards for here. You can't see it, unfortunately. I forgot that I was filming again. I seem to do that a lot when drafting. I just forget that I'm filming it as I concentrate and think about what I'm doing too much. But yeah, pack number 3, here we go. Really want to see a Carnage Tyrant here. That would be pretty awesome. Or the red-green rare dino. I can't remember the name of it right now, but Regisaur Alpha, I think it is, or is that something different? But that'd be pretty nice. And our rare is Vraska's Contempt. Well, it's a good card. I think I might just take that here. I don't think there's really any. New Horizons is pretty good. Dual Shot. Stormfleet Arsonist is just quite expensive, but a pretty decent card. I think I'll just take Vraska's Contempt here because it's worth some money. This guy isn't a dinosaur. He's not really what we want to be doing. The only other card I'd probably be interested in is New Horizons, so I think I just take the Contempt here. There we go. Bit of money drafting for you. I don't know if it's actually worth anything anymore, but it was worth a few dollars at the time. Here we go, an Ancient Brontodon, probably not. Ooh, a decent 2-drop for us there. The guy that likes dinos. I think I underrate the treasure thingy as well, the one that makes them attack you and you gain a treasure each turn. I think that card's super good. Probably should have picked that. As it's not really a downside, it sounds like a downside, but most of the time they're going to be attacking you anyway, if they can. So the only time this will have an effect is when they attack you when they don't want to attack. It forces them to do that if they don't want to attack you, which can be actually beneficial to you. You can just block or whatever. So it actually seems like more of an upside than a downside, so I think I really undervalued that card. Vine Shaper Mystic, I quite like that card. Jade Guardian, also good because it has hexproof. I like the hexproof nature of it. Once it's there, it's not going anywhere unless they kill it in combat or whatever. Although I probably should have picked the Vine Shaper Mystic over that, honestly. I think I overvalued the hexproofness there. I think it's probably a bit too costly for a potential 3/3 hexproof, but maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, Ranging Raptors and a Call to Feast. I really like Call to Feast. I think Call to Feast is a great card. If you're playing that black-white vampire deck, it's super sweet. I think I'll take the Ranging Raptors here. Seems okay. Lets you thin your deck if it gets blocked or you block with it or something. And it ramps. If you do get blocked or attack with it or it gets blocked, whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. Or you could even use a Sure Strike to kill one of your opponent's things and use, not Sure Strike, the Dual Shot to hit your own creature and hit something else to trigger the Enrage, you know, stuff like that. Another Ranging Raptors. Frenzied Raptor, not so good. Tisha's Wayfinder, good with the Explore dude. It gains a bunch of life when you explore, but I take the Raptors again. Dinos are more useful for us, I think. I think we got enough Explore and 2-drops and stuff like that. And low-end stuff. Well, I think that was a 3-drop, but still. I think we're looking to be more synergistic if we can. Ixalan's Diviner, commute with the dragons, dinosaurs even. Take another 2-drop with Explore. Thing about taking all these 2-drops is I'm getting the ones with Explore now as well, so I can basically fill my 2-drop slot with Explorers, which is pretty nice. Ooh, a foil Merfolk Benchwalker, that's pretty sweet. Sun-Crowned Hunters, very nice. Tough decision here. I like the Merfolk Branchwalker, I like the Wayfinder, and I like the Sun-Crowned Hunters, but Sun-Crowned Hunters is a dinosaur, so probably better to take that. But it is starting to make our curve quite top-heavy, but we can cut some of it if we have to. Probably could have done a decent blue-green Merfolky deck here, to be honest. Another 2-drop. I really don't think we need that many, but Stormfleet is probably not a good choice here for us. I don't think we'd be playing it, so I'm not sure why I'd even think about picking it. Semi-removal, I suppose. Not really much else I want here. Probably could have took the artifact, even though it's not that great. Nothing really in this pack we want, but we take the red dude. Probably not the best decision. Don't think he's really going to be doing anything for us, or even make the cut for the deck, so probably should have just picked something else. Another New Horizons, that's pretty good for us. We like that card a lot. Rampy Rampy and Pumpy Pumpy. Another dual shot though. Can be good. Not a lot of 1 toughness stuff in this format though. Unless you're playing vampires perhaps, and you've got a bunch of the tokens. I should probably be taking the New Horizon here over the dual shot. Honestly. I can't remember if I already have 1 at least, I think. I definitely think it's better than the dual shot. I don't really know what the correct amount of New Horizons is, to be honest. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? I think maybe 2 is the maximum. I'm not too sure though. I do take the New Horizons. I think that's probably the correct pick. Nothing really interesting here. Deep Root Warrior. I think I might just take the Brontodon here just for something different to have. I don't need the 2-drop. There we go, take the Brontodon. Why the hell not? He's cool. Probably won't be playing it, but he's cool. Ooh, a Vine Shaper Mystic or a Verdant Rebirth. Vine Shaper Mystic's not bad. I think I'd probably pick that up. There we go. Don't know if I play it, but definitely take it anyway. There wasn't anything else in there we really wanted. Gilded Sentinel, Headstrong Brew, or Spike-tailed Ceratops. Probably the Ceratops. Even if we don't play it in the main, it gives us another option of blocking an aggressive deck, perhaps. Or a vampire deck with lots of tokens. Don't rate that card too highly, though. Tisha's Wayfinder or Fire Shrine Keeper. I think I'd take the green card here. It's another Explorer if we need that. And what's our final card going to be? It's a Stormfleet Pyromancer. Wap wap. But still, Not too bad, not too bad. How do you think that draft went? I think it went okay in the end. It wasn't the best. I still think I should have probably gone blue, but there we go. Here is the deck, by the way. The final deck. I'm sorry it's a bit bright on some of it, so you can't really see the names, but there we go. I did actually end up playing the Vraska's Contempt. I did end up splashing for it because it's just such a good removal spell. A couple of swamps in the main. We also had the New Horizons. We only played one in the end, and a Blossom Dryad for fixing as well. But still, I don't know if that was probably a good decision. I think maybe another New Horizons may have made that a better decision, but there we go. That's what we went with. In the end, this deck went 2-1, so not too bad. I feel like it was a decent enough deck. Initially, I thought the draft went pretty poorly, but I think it went okay in the end. We did go 2-1. We ended up coming second place overall on tiebreaks and whatever, however it's calculated, but it's not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. First draft of the set. Didn't know the cards too well. I think we pulled together something pretty nice. Nothing huge in the way of hits, but some nice stuff there. And we did okay. 2-1 is pretty solid. What do you think of this draft then? What do you think I should have done differently? Leave some constructive criticism below. Please don't tell me I'm terrible at Magic and all this stuff. It doesn't help. I may very well be terrible at Magic, but, you know, be constructive about it. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Help me out. Try and improve me as a player. So yeah, I possibly think I should have gone blue-green at one point. Especially with that, I think the turning point was that blue card that taps everything. I probably should have taken that and maybe looked at moving into blue, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you did. We've got plenty more awesome Magic videos on the channel. Over 200 videos. And I try and make at least one video a week. I can't always do that though. I apologise, but I do try my best. As I say, I've had a lot going on recently, so it's been a bit slow, but I'm going to try and pick it up again as I can. As I say, I'm in GP Liverpool this weekend, so content may be a bit slow for a week, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye!